Hey everybody, Wayland here. I'm going to be cooking pork butt and turkey breast, and so I actually had a intro made already, but then realized it got messed up trying these clickers to start and stop the video, and I guess I was in slow-mo somehow. Not sure what's going on with that. Maybe I need to spend more than a couple bucks on the clicker, but you're going to see what I do here. I'm going to pull out a pork butt and put a rub on it and a slather and then put it on the cooker, and I'm gonna let smoke roll over that until I believe it's good color and temp to wrap. So let's see. All right, so I'm actually going to, well, I'm gonna go grab mustard because I think I'm going to use a binder, slather, whatever you call it. The last pork butt I didn't use that, and I don't usually use binders. I've not practiced with or without them enough. Once people were saying it doesn't add any flavor to it, I thought, why go through the trouble then? I've never had rubs not stick to the meat if you let it sit for just a second. As you're if you've seen my videos, as I'm putting rub, I'm tossing it back and forth, kind of getting the rub on it on all sides as I move it around anyways, and by the time it's been just a couple minutes of you putting rub on there, it always seems to stick for me. Although I have been experiencing, and maybe it's the cold weather and the weather changes, that sometimes that bark don't really set good on the meat until I spritz it. So maybe I thought I would like to try a binder. Maybe that is what's missing. I'm going to go ahead and use mustard because it's easy to use and pretty affordable, but I need to go grab it. So, mustard available. Let me get this pork butt out. All right, so just gonna cut this bad boy open. Although, like brisket, it can take a little while to cook a pork butt. But unlike a brisket, not a lot of trimming. You want to, well, I'm always quoting Harry Sue. Anything in barbecue is a 3-hour argument and a fist fight, right? So, anyways, you could trim it up if you like I'm already looking at this fat side of this pork butt, and it's got a lot of intermuscular fat there. So definitely a unique piece. Why we love it for the pulled pork and such. So you could trim this stuff down. I pinched that and made it bulge up. Here, I'll put it back. This piece, maybe this isn't going to make it through the cook, this hanging off here, so trim that. And I don't think I'm going to get enough off this to save for sausage, but you could just discard this there. If you did a bunch of these and you were cooking all your sausage and you have more pork meat and fat to use in your sausage, go ahead and use it. But I don't have much of this. I'm only doing one. I don't have a lot to add to anything like sausage. Although I do need to go ahead and make some sausage. I was thinking about doing that today. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. Nothing hanging off that I don't like. Got that nice bone there. I'm just gonna apply this mustard then, and I'm gonna apply the rub. So a little bit cold and windy here today in Norman, Oklahoma. Temps got up, right? So I'm not out here in a jacket, although I'm pretty close. Actually, in the coldness of this pork butt on my hand, I maybe wish I had that extra layer with the cut gloves, but I didn't put it on because I wasn't cutting a lot here. But this is kind of cold. It's a little bit cold outside. Okay, get the mustard. I don't really use this technique, a slather or a binder. So I don't know really what I'm going for as far as consistency or how much. I know the idea is to get moisture all over the exterior of the meat so that the rub or the seasoning binds. Today I'm actually using Mike D's barbecue all-purpose rub. I have no idea who he is, but the fun thing about people knowing that you like barbecue, like your kids and family, is they will gift you things like rubs. So, of course, this says that it's award-winning products, and it's got things like brown sugar, garlic powder, chili powder, onion powder, some oregano, some thyme, some basil, rosemary, and some chili pepper. Of course, salt, and yeah. So anyways, I thought the color was pretty good. I actually have a smoked paprika that I bought at Winco, a local grocery market that actually sells some things at bulk, and I was walking by and saw they actually had smoked paprika. I thought that'd be perfect so for cooks on the barbecue. So anyways, I'm gonna be pretty generous with this Mike D's. I've tried it on a couple other things, and like ribs or chicken, and you know, I definitely wouldn't go on my brisket with it, but anyways, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna be pretty heavy with it since this will end up being a pulled pork. So this is the Mike D's, and I'll be adding the smoked paprika to maybe add some of that paprika color and maybe some of that smoked paprika taste. So let's get this all over pretty evenly. Again, I'll roll it around on this tray. It's kind of why I like to do it on the tray. I didn't pay attention how big this was, but we're gonna cook it at, I want to get some smoke taste on it, so I'll cook it at 225 to 250 and then 275, and then I'll probably do my typical routine, and that is to stick it on a pellet cooker to finish, so I don't have to keep putting logs on. Right now we're at about 12:30, and I know I'm looking for this thing to get cooked up to tenderness, so an internal temperature of a little over 200, or around 200 I should say, and then I'm actually going to rest it overnight and then pull it tomorrow before we serve it at around noon tomorrow. So I'm just trying to get it everywhere, not miss a spot. You know, there's a pretty good color to this, but I do want to add this smoked paprika. See if I can get this to be a nice red color when it's all said and done. I've got some missed spots. It's pretty tacky, so this is definitely unique to me. Using the binder, I'm finding it's actually kind of sticking to the tray, so maybe I'm doing it wrong. Uh-oh, there's a little, well, let's get it down in there, why not? There we go. I've seen a couple people do the pork butt, so I don't know if they kept flipping it, but I just did, and I found that it's kind of sticking to the tray. And it could be a lot of people are using stuff like cutting boards, and this is a stainless steel, so, and it's cold out here, so I wouldn't doubt if I've actually got some slight freezing. This cold pork butt sticking to the stainless steel tray. So then of course it's windy, so just when you want to lay your application of your seasoning down, the wind kind of blows it off to the side. Yeah, you got to get good at kind of, oh there, gotta kind of get it good at gauging that wind. Like, gotta have as much skill as a sharpshooter. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of sticking to this tray. I'm gonna go ahead and let it sit like that for a little bit, get my fire going. I noticed that for whatever reason my coals are smoldering, so I'm gonna see if I can't dump them out, get some logs on there, and get a good fast fire going.
All right, it's time to get this pork butt on there. So got the cooker going. All right. Anywhere's fine. I got all the room in the world. So, actually, I probably need to put this fat side up. Yep. So we'll let it roll there. I'm gonna try to get this thing up to 225. Yeah, well, not try, it's fairly easy, but I'm gonna try to regulate temperatures at 225. I'm gonna hook up my ThermoPro so that it will help me keep the temperatures where I want them. And then I'll put in my meter thermometer later. But for now, we're just gonna roll smoke on this bad boy. In a little bit, I'll prepare the turkey. All right, so, well, it's about 4 o'clock, and I think I've had that pork butt on since noon. I haven't even looked at it once, been kind of doing some other things, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this turkey breast on. So, here I've got a ready to roast butterball turkey from Walmart. Kind of curious about it. Not very large. Let's see. Seasoned boneless turkey breast. So we'll see what they consider seasoned. I like that it's probably brined. So I'm going to get in here, get it out, see what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and just apply some salt, pepper, and Lowry's, and then throw it on the smoker. Get a couple hours of smoke on it before wrapping it. Oh, turkey gravy, cool. Oh, wow. Whoops. Well, this is actually seasoned. I don't think I'll put anything on it. It's in a bag. I bet they, yeah, they peel open here after cooking. So pretty cool. It looks like a nice piece, all seasoned up. Unfortunately though, I'm gonna open it up and put it on the smoker, and I'm just gonna do it as it is. It's been marinated, so after I get some smoke on here, I'll end up just wrapping it in butter and some herbs like I might usually would my turkeys, and then resting it overnight. Let's see. All right, smells pretty good. Smells like a typical kind of garlicky seasoning. No skin, just all breast meat. Little, yeah, nice chunk. All right, it was about 15 bucks at Walmart. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on and check out this pork butt. All right, so, cool. So here's the pork butt. Great looking color. Mmm. Yes, jiggly. Now that's got a good long while, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this bird on here, or what's left of it anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it back here by the stack, a little bit kind of blocked by that pork butt, because all I want to do is get smoke flavor on that thing. All right, rotate that a little bit there. And then I think I'll spritz the pork butt with the apple cider vinegar. It's looking a great color though. All right, so there we go. We're gonna let smoke roll on these things for another couple hours. I really just want to get that breast up to like 135, and then I'll wrap it in some garlic herb butter. And this thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that uncovered until it reaches about 165 internal. And then I'll wrap it. And, well, that is a good question. So this far, after 4 hours at around between 225 and 275. We're at internal of 90, 91. So yeah, that leads me to believe I will need many more hours at this rate. All right, so here we are, a little while later. Sun's going down, so what time is it? Let me see. All right, 6:07-ish. So 6 o'clock. Been trying to keep temps up on this thing. Really, again, 225, 275, anywhere in there. I mean, if you make it to 300, that kind of stuff, you're okay. You're definitely going to cook faster. I wouldn't be kicking it around 300 too long with like turkey in there. But I definitely want to get a good flavor on these things before wrapping them and getting them up to tenderness. Let's see what they look like. Well, that pork butt looks amazing. Oh man, too bad that's tomorrow's lunch. And that turkey has got a nice color on it as if it's been receiving some smoke. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull a meter out and double check the temps here. All right, so again, I don't know. I think I've talked about it in another video, but I don't even remember where I got this Serpure meter, but it does have an illuminated readout and has a hold button, but let's see. It's a fine probe. 110, 120, 131, okay, 32, so I'm okay. I'm gonna go ahead and allow that to get up to hopefully around 160, but this bird should be around 130. That'd be nice. Oh wow, and 127. You know what? I'm gonna take it to 135. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. 128. I'm gonna let that get some more color on it, and then we'll come and wrap it. So probably another 30, 45 minutes, hour. I don't know. We'll see. I'm also trying to prepare tonight's supper. So, anyways, doing braised short ribs. Really like those. Sometimes not everything's got to be smoked. So I know it might be sacrilege, but anyways. I'm going to go ahead and close this up and let it continue to rock for a little while longer. All right, so it's about 6:47, so it's been about 40 more minutes. I'm going to check on this stuff. Ooh, all right. Man, that pork butt looks so good. I'm happy with that nice dark color. Let's check on the internal temps. I'm pretty much just concerned with the 130s, 140s on that pork butt, so I'm not concerned with rushing that, but this, I definitely don't want to overcook. Ooh, 126, 127, okay, well, even after that amount of time, I'm still not where I believe I want to wrap it yet. Yep, so I'm gonna button it back up, get the fire, keep the fire going. It looks okay. I don't have a problem with the color. Yeah, I'm gonna give it another 30 minutes and check back on it. All right, so let's check on this turkey. Let's see. I guess it's kind of hard to see in the night. Boom. Oh, that pork butt is looking awesome. But anyways, I guess I'm gonna need to probe that turkey. Right. Well, looks pretty good. Looks a little dry on the outside, but let's see. Let's probe it. 125, 26, 27, 28, 29. 30 and 31. Okay, it's climbing a little. 31.7, 32. All right, that's good enough for me. I see a little moisture coming out of there when I probe it, so I'm pretty okay with thinking I've not completely dried it out, even though it looks a little bit dry. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off and wrap it in some butter and herbs. So got it prepped here. About half a stick of butter, so 3 pad chunks. It's a small piece of turkey, so I don't think I need anything much more than that. We're gonna see. All right, so it's a pretty dark color. Okay, the bottom at least has signs of moisture and tenderness, so I'm okay with that. I am going to apply some of this seasoning. There's herbs and garlic and onion, and I like it, so I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the turkey down on top of that. All right, I can take my glove removed, and I'm just gonna fold this foil up around it. I'm just doing 2, no sharp edges to worry about here. I am gonna try to fold it all in such a way as to just not let the butters drip out, so I'm gonna try to fold it all in an upward fashion like this, and keep that butter tight. And then I am going to do a second one for good measure, up and over, so I can kind of press it firmly. And then all I need for this to do is get up to temperature. This foil wrap will be good, keep the butter up against the bird, and I'll be able to probe it through the top looking for 165 degrees. So anyways, this is going to go back on. You can really put this in your oven or on the pellet cooker. I mean, I actually got that one going over there because I used it for supper. The next time, and I'll probe it to 165, but I think the next time we'll really see anything about this is I'm going to try to get some videos of it after we slice into it and some feedback on what it tastes like. Now I'm at the point where I believe that pork butt is a great color. It's at 152. Once the turkey was finished, I removed the meter probe and put it back into the pork butt and let it tell me and monitor temps. Now my fire's kind of low. I'm back down to 250-ish, and I'm tired of tending to the fire. I'm at 9:30-ish, so those pork butts been rolling smoke for about 9 hours. Anyways, I'm gonna pull it off here and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, wonderful dark color. Smells good. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this probe and stick it in. The probe is hot. There we go. I want to stick it in so that I can put the foil on the top. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and take pads of butter. I like my butter. I like that. I'm okay with the seasonings and stuff that's on it. Why not stick the rest too? Now, all I've got to do is get this thing, although when I put that probe in there, it was quite tender. Still tight, yeah, so it needs to get up to 200 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it in foil and then put it on the pellet cooker. I'm actually going to use my new vertical cooker because I'm going to need this to run at least 300 degrees to go ahead and get it over the top to break down and tender. Sorry, that's probably loud. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my vertical cooker. I'm going to go ahead and put it on that, and finished it to probe tenderness. Or to 200 actually, it should be probe tender because my probe's in there, but I got another probe of course that I can probe in to check how tender it is. And then I'll rest it overnight also at 150 degrees and then pull it apart tomorrow and sauce it. So I think that's all I'm going to do for tonight. I will show you guys what this pulls apart and what the turkey looks like tomorrow. All right, so just slicing into this turkey, kind of got started. We're in the church service. It was this turkey that I got from Walmart. It was pre-seasoned and it looks like I dried it out pretty well. So you know, looks like it'll be tasty. We're gonna put it back in these juices here and then serve it here in a little bit. But that is the turkey there. Yeah, not a lot of moisture left in there. So I may have gotten it too hot there to finish it. We'll try it again, but I also didn't know if I really like that Walmart turkey that much. So anyways, we'll find out what it tastes like here in a little bit. Now, the pulled pork. Oh my goodness. I'm actually gonna drain that juice out and in my fat strainer. So this is that there. I'm gonna see if I can't pull this out. Well, here, first here's the bone. That's the idea. You're always hoping that just comes right out. Looks delicious. So we're gonna get this thing. I want to separate this fat so that I can just pour the jus back on apart from the grease of the fat. So, and then, bam. That's well, why they call it pulled pork. Man.
I'm just a taste tester.
Thank you, Jeff.
That's good. Oh, that's really good.
Okay, I can barely pick the thing back up. All right, so that's it. We're gonna get this served up. We have this is just church kind of family, so yes, my hands are clean. I just didn't have the gloves necessary. Yes, this is warm, but I'm a real man. So we're gonna. Thanks for watching, guys. This turkey a little drier than I'd like, but this pulled pork's gonna definitely make up for it. We're gonna serve this here.
Dude, that's good.
Thank you very much. And but pretty well pleased with how it came out. Definitely the color on here, and obviously you can't beat the compliments of the people who are eating your barbecue. So anyways, till next time, thanks for watching.